These are two hungry teams. This is going to be a very interesting game.
Back up top, Nance, a three.
You can't trade baskets when you're down by double digits.
Left block, picks it up for Jared Brownridge. His 3-1.
Alan Wiley is studying sports communications and media at Rowan University. That includes an internship doing color commentary at Delaware Bluecoats basketball games for his school's radio broadcast. Oh, and by the way, Alan can't see the game.
You know, he's been blind since birth. So to him, this is normal. To us, it's highly unusual to have a person be able to call a game as an analyst without seeing the action.
This is really the first time you've seen Delaware play with this type of pace, and it's paying off. I think a lot of people say just a lot of, we didn't know he could do this, or if somebody said, you know, somebody gets told that I'm blind, they may not believe it the first time. I think it's a lot of surprise and in a supportive way. Overall, the same quarter, I really love how they've been playing.
Nance, right wing three, again! Pete Nance!
You know, just because I don't have sight, I tend to rely more on what I hear. And that's been a big part of it for me, not only just at sporting events. Of course, I listen to the play-by-play announcer, I listen to the crowd, the basketball bouncing up and down, and the coaches. Good job by Cleveland adjusting themselves, getting some great ball movement, had open shots, found better shots. This is another good shot. Really, I think it's just a lot of listening and a lot of reading and just memorizing things.
Let's just go straight.
This broadcast works so well because of the teamwork between Alan and his play-by-play partner, Owen, who also brings Alan to the games.
I don't really know how he does it because he takes what I say and translates it into color commentary. JT Thor guarded by Mintz. Hughes cuts, gets to it, and scores.
They've dominated possession so far, so Delaware's really going to have to step it up. If you let him go, you're going to have problems all game long, as Delaware's found out the hard way.
So as a broadcaster on my end in this situation, what I have to do is just make sure to describe the play as clear as possible, not only for the listeners, but also for him.
Like, you know how the play-by-play person will tell you what happened? I'm kind of the guy that tells you why the sequence of events on the basketball court or the football field or whatever surface they're on happened the way it happened. I try to analyze what they were trying to do in that play, what they could have done better, what they did well, what teams did well, what other team could do to stop it. So I guess my simple version of it, I put icing on the cake.
Color commentary in general is not an easy thing to do because you really have to know the sport. And so the fact that Alan is able to do what he does in his condition is just unbelievable.
If you can get him into foul trouble and really make Cleveland test their bench, you're doing something correctly.
Alan credits his family for support and encouragement throughout his life to pursue his dream. They helped make him the sports fanatic that he's become.
They've taken me to games. They've just been there for me when I need somebody to talk to or to give me some feedback, some constructive criticism, a positive word here or there. They've just always been there for me.
Sports broadcasting is clearly a passion for Alan, and he's determined to not allow his lack of sight to stop him from doing what he loves to do. As for his professional future, he's open to anything.
I'd love to do it professional. I'd love to do it for national, local. I'd love to do it for anybody. So I just love doing it. As long as I get to do the sports and as long as I can talk about sports and analyze sports for a couple hours each day, I'm happy.